$5 has never looked so bountiful and full.
Hello, everyone. I am here just because I don't have that much. I wanted to really go through and actively show some test realm stuff. I haven't had a chance to check it out because I've been working all day. So let's get to it. Just posting links places. Give me a second. Okay, so I just wanted to stream this since I didn't want to edit anything, so I thought it'd be easier to stream. This test realm was just released today, so I'm not really sure when it's coming to live realm. It might be, 2-3 weeks probably. So let's go over some of the new things. So there's new badges. This is all the badges that I received as soon as I logged in, and I am a badge collector, so I like to see what badges I've earned, and these are all the new ones that, without even trying, that I've earned. So defeat at Great Unkindness is defeat the Coven in Grizzleheim. Tiny Titan Toppler is defeat the Sons of Ymir and Wintertusk, so badges for completing Grizzleheim and Wintertusk. Complete all side quests in Celestia. Complete all quests in Celestia, Champions of Stars and Tides. Complete all side quests in Zafaria. Complete all quests in Zafaria, save the students, save the world. Knight of Errant Tasks, so apparently they've added these badges that are the side quests of a world and then completing all the quests in a world, and that will give you a reward. So we'll go over the rewards in a second. Complete all quests in Avalon, complete all side quests in Azteca, complete all the quests in Azteca, find all chrysanthemums for Eloise and Chrysalis, okay. Complete Castle Darkmoor, House of Scales, Barkingham Palace, and Shangri Ba dungeons. So I think these are the 4 dungeons that came out at one point. Complete all Zeke quests, Zeke and Eloise quests in Arc 1, 2, and 3, and then complete all Zeke and Eloise quests in Arc 1, 2, 3, and 4. Surprisingly, those don't give a reward. I'm curious what the rewards are. That's really kind of the main reason I wanted to hop on, was to see what these rewards are. So let's go over some of these rewards. Let's see. So now there's 654 badges available, so that number's gone down. But I don't think extra credit badges count, but are these all the extra credit badges? Or I think it's just the ones that I've earned. I think there are way more than this. So I have the extra credit badges are badges you cannot earn because they're retired or because they're from something retired. So this is a retired badge because you could only get it when the Caramel Prequest was around. You could only get this when there was First Age Pet Derby. And then these badges will also now keep track of how many of a mob type that you have killed. That is the new thing that is also part of these extra credit badges, is how many enemies you've killed. So this is showing me that I defeated 350 giants to get this badge, but I also have defeated only 350 giants, defeated 500 elementals, so the total of 501 elementals, and golems, and I don't know if those numbers are true. Undead doesn't seem like it's being counted, but that's also because I haven't finished the undead. So is that still... No, I guess that's... Okay, so it says I have 24 out of 24 Wizard City badges, but there's... it's probably because I have all the ones that are not extra credit badges. So I don't know what this badge is. I know that I need to defeat a lot more undead to unlock this. I wish that it would still show me how many undead I have left to kill. But I guess, okay. Maybe this is just showing you how many it is to earn this much, and then it'll keep track of how many you've defeated total, but then you get the badge for 50 and 100. So when we go back, we can look at Krokotopia. Does it have the same thing? Yeah, I don't think I've defeated enough spiders to unlock this extra credit badge. So I think that's cool, but I wish there was a reward for the extra credit badges or for killing mobs. But I think they said that if you kill a certain amount of mobs, you can repeatedly get certain rewards. So that's something that they're implementing. Marleybone, I guess there's a couple of these. It's probably because I haven't killed enough of the cats and the rats. I wonder, okay, so all of these things say defeat. Did they change Chrysalis to match, or does it still say kill? That'll be an interesting thing. It's still, oh, they changed it to defeat. It's now defeat. It's no longer kill. No. I'm gonna tell that to Gladrocker. Does he have an... I thought he was in here. Wait. Sorry, that's very funny that he brought it up in his video, which you should check out. His iceberg video is very cool, but they have changed. I guess he's not. I'll tell him about that later. So those are those badges. So let's see what kind of rewards we can get. Is my name's not showing up. I guess I want to go into settings, see if what's the overhead names. Everyone. I do everyone. Do I have extra credit? Yeah, I do. I have my extra credit badge here. So let's look at the rewards that you get for completing things. These are everything I haven't done. I wish it would give you some kind of idea of what you need to do to earn them. Okay, here's the first one, is complete all quests in Azteca, and I get a gold skeleton key. Oh, so there's a new way that you can equip the badge, where you shows you what the goal was to do that. The badges look much higher definition now too, and then you can equip the badge. Cool. So that's gold skeleton key. I'm guessing they're all going to be gold skeleton keys. Gold skeleton key. Gold skeleton key for complete all quests in Dragonspire. Complete the 4 dungeons. Gold skeleton key. Hero of Marleybone, gold skeleton key. So yeah, it seems like all the rewards you get are all going to be gold skeleton keys. Which, I mean, that's not a bad thing, but I wish that there were a bit more rewards that you could get for some of these lesser quests. It wasn't just very rare, like completing all the quests and you get a gold key. I think that's a great option, and now I can just have an extra gold key on hand if I go through and do it. But there are some very difficult badges to accomplish, and we aren't getting rewarded for those. Like, my favorite badge is the one that I worked very hard to get. Was a caramel badge. Where is he? Defeat Jam Burglar. I wasn't supposed to get this. I don't know how I got that one, but took a bite out of crime. That was one of the hardest badges I've got. Index Finger of Justice. That was one of my hardest badges. These are very difficult things, and you get the badge, but you don't get a reward. So I wish they would still give rewards for some of these more difficult badges, not just completing all the quests. Let's see what else. There is a badge leader that you can find in the Arcanum. So let's go look at him in the Arcanum. So those are the badge things. I think it's a good step towards change, but I don't think they're going far enough with how much they can do. Let's see. That's him. Gold cap. I think. Well, they're putting everyone, I guess, on the other side away from the Cabal. I guess makes sense. Gold cap. There's, oh god, people have so many badges. Is this? Wait. Oh my god, that's me. I'm the only person with 364 badges, I guess. Oh, okay, so this is just people logging in. Include extra credit badges. I don't know if that changed it or not. Let's see how many I have now. Now I'm 382 with 364. Or wait, this doesn't make sense. There's oh, I think, okay, this is just changing the rate. Now I'm 382nd versus, I forget, 382 versus 366. So if you take out extra credit badges, oh, you can just show me. Okay, so then, oh, you can't sort. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of this list. I hope it highlights your friends. That would be cool, but I doubt it. This is the fastest I can click. Okay, I can go back to normal clicking. Okay, so I think, yeah, this probably isn't the entire spiral, or maybe it's just everyone who's logged into Test Realm? Or is everyone online now? I don't know. But I've got like half the badges in the game. It's cool that I'm not that far down in the list. Lura Rose, of course. That's a name people recognize. Okay, so that's cool that they have somebody who can show you how many badges there are. Okay, and then the next thing is the, what's her face? The fairgrounds have been updated. The fairgrounds has some a new gauntlet, or it has a rotation of gauntlets, which is what people have been asking for, which is a great addition. I love that addition. Right now it's the Sinbad gauntlet, I believe. So you can do Sinbad, and you can do 3 runs per day, or you can claim tokens for 3 runs to do in one day. And I think that's a great addition so that people can actually have access to these, to the carousel. So I can claim my 3 credits, and now I can do Sinbad and the Iron Gauntlet. And since I'm level 170, if people join with me, they will get, oh look, there's another extra credit member. If people join with me, then they will be boosted up to my level, so that their stats are comparable with my stats. So I'm not brought down to them, which I think is good, I guess. I think that's good. Oh, that's what is this? And, I thought there was, okay, that's cool. Is that new? I guess not. I want to see what the rewards you can do are. I don't know what fortune coins are. I'm guessing it's a new reagent from this. You can make Azoth. Okay, you can make treasure cards. Jeez, cats. You can make lots of treasure cards, I guess. Dreamwater. You can actually make Dreamwater. You can make retriever tokens. So you can make pet tokens, lots of treasure cards. It'd be cool if you could do spell elements. Ooh, you can make Moonblade. It's nice. Pixel. Hello. Okay, so you can get spell elements, but these are Fire Arc 1, 2, Fire Event, Fire Lore. What are event spell elements? I don't know what the definition of advanced elements are. Okay, so, but I guess you can only do fire versus life. Or I guess you can only do fire instead of anything else, which I'm guessing that'll change. So I mean, this is pretty cool. Let's see. This is yeah. So that's all this is just lots of treasure cards, a couple elements that you can get, but only fire, I guess. But I'm just gonna hop. Oh god. I'm just gonna hop in and see what happens. Nobody wants to hop on. Okay, I've got at least one. Oh god, no. Okay, I'm going in alone. I've never done Sinbad, and they did raise the gauntlets to have a level 150 area. So they did add new drops and everything to go with level 150, which is cool that they actually didn't just make the dungeons up here, they also added them and scaled them up. So I've never done the Sinbad Gauntlet.
Huh? Just hail, wizard! Perchance have you come here to the Sultanate Girl?
I don't plan on doing this very long though, because it's getting kind of, or it's already late.
Stubbornly above the violent sea of the dead, that is the volcanic Isle of Metalos. Ages ago, it was
and there's a new
home
housing
to a
gauntlet
rich mining operation, complete with a massive forge. The metals they produced built Pharos into a spiral power. But eventually there was a territory dispute, a bloody war, yada yada, and the island became little more than a sanctuary for wayward monsters. That's where Harryhausen is. Why? I don't know or care.
Pharaoh's
what motivates
Harbor.
me is the hefty
Sultan of
ransom.
Pharaohs.
I'm confident I'm up to the challenge, but I'd be even confidenter with you countering Harryhausen's evil magic. You in? Great! To Metalos!
Cool.
Welcome!
Oh, if you know my content, you know I love dual school enemies. New dual school enemies!
Wait, the lustrous sheen on that Minotaur! Is it from well-conditioned
Actually,
fur?
I don't know if they're new, so I'm just gonna double check.
I guess the Iomi still works. Attack!
This shouldn't be too hard. I don't know if metal tars are new, or if this version is new. Metalos tier 5, metal tar. Okay, so these are new. Cool, I like that. Is this a hard? Well, I guess these will be hard because I'm guessing they have higher cheats. But I've never done the Sinbad Gauntlet, so. Chrome flops are myth. I should have changed robes. Oops, oh well. Sorry, this is so close.
We sure showed those maniacal metal Tor our metal, eh, wizard?
Dispel the war.
Now use your magical mumbo jumbo to dispel that war that blocked our path. Well done. The path continues up this way. Just keep your head on a swivel. There's no telling what metallic monstrosities await. Onward!
Is there a map in here? I don't actually know. I guess it's not loading. So apparently there's a secret boss in here. I don't really care about that. I just want to see what it's like to go through this dungeon. Okay, so they are all balanced now.
They're like giant shining beacons of doom. I'm sure they're no match for your magic. I suppose we'll find out. Attack!
Oh my god, this is just a myth prism. Not a... I'm an idiot. Oh well. I meant to put in a mass prism, but that's me fault. It'll just take another 2 rounds. I'm gonna Aura and then Orthrus. Jeez, my cats are crazy tonight. Rock Clops, raw. Metal Ops, I don't know which one. I didn't see what. Oh, it's Myth, so it is Punk Clops. See, these are spells I wish we could learn too. That'd be fun. I'm gonna Frenzy just in case because of their resistance. I guess this isn't too hard because I am 20 levels over and these are just regular enemies. And then Steelaton, which is going to be Death Balance. Which is Death Balance, and then Iron Sultan. I get it. I get it. You're doing... Oh, wow, that's cool. It had exactly 10,000 damage. Or 10,000 health. That's kind of cool. Oh, my. And now Orthrus. Hi, baby. Hey, Cam. What you doing? Giving me a moment to ponder and then an obscured shadow. You didn't die. Rude. You barely didn't die. Oh, you're such a good kitty cat. But that's not where I need you to be right now.
We really tarnished their reputation.
Hey, no,
Good work.
stop it.
Dispel that ward and let's keep climbing.
Why are you biting me? Okay, let's continue. Hi, you're very cute. Oh god, no, don't. My god, stop it. Yes, I see you. No, my god, I moved this. Oh, thank you. Thank you for setting up.
Ultimate bags! You may have bested those mindless metal morons, but we
Thank you for wasting all my mana.
Steel reinforcements.
What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's another thing, is you can now learn the other school spells. You can learn ranks, you can learn Art 2 spells from trainers now in other schools. So I'll go take a look at that after this. Hello. You are a cat. I see you. I see you. Hey, that's rude. Don't block. Hey. Does that mean they're not gonna kill me? They're dead. The guy barely died.
Yeah!
Fear no. Oh, fantastic! He's up at the forge, transmuting his dragon into a gold. Just between us, I think the guy has a few screws loose. You should.
No time to chat!
Okay, up we go to the Iron Sultan.
We're almost there! To the summit!
It is time. Mecha Hi, Mecha Heine. Who are you?
Those
Oh, I guess this is the Iron Sultan.
I am Iron Sultan.
It's like the Iron
But
Man.
before I rule with
Now
an iron
he's
fist,
Stormbound. Got it.
practice wielding one.
what are
I
his
think
cheats?
I'll start
In the past,
with
it
your
was-
meaty faces.
Intercept. Golden Dragon intercepts. No feints. And then you cast Iron Sultan at the end of every 5th round. Cool. So I just need to hit hard quick. 1 blade, 2 blade. Trap? Because he doesn't want... Sure. That should be good. Into an Orthrus. I think this will be good. So, yay, new boss, or new, dual school enemies. He has less health. He has less health here than he does in tier 5. Oh, I forgot about that. I read that and I still forgot about it. Okay. So I can so loud. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. That was that blade. That's dumb of me. I'm gonna go ahead and trap that guy so I can hopefully get him dead. Oh god, please tell him. Wait, I should have. I don't know what the spell does. I'm guessing it's a minus 90% damage reduction charm. That's annoying, but to be expected. No, I don't want that one. Thank you. So the next round I could possibly kill him with a drop bear. Now he's probably gonna do a lot of damage. Or not. This is just gonna do a storm bubble, isn't it? It does quite a bit of damage though. Oh, it gives him a storm aura. Yeah, I'll drop bear now. Drop bear now. Should I have ordered? No. Critical, but he has 100% critical block, so it doesn't really matter. Pierced, I guess. Oh yeah, it doesn't. Well, I don't know. You should die from intercept damage. Yeah. What is this? Okay. New cheat. Unexpected. There's a new cheat. That's annoying that it's healing him. Change this to balance and start getting ready for an Orthrus, I guess. I guess that he just comes back, but he doesn't do his intercept again. It just gives him enough health to be alive. So that's new Iron Sultan cheat. That doesn't seem like it'll do much damage. Oh, and then, yeah, that's, oh wait, oh god.
There be fists of lead, fill my victims full of dread.
Is that, okay, so, cast a Dark Wind, so this, was that shadow spell his normal? No, it's not, okay, that didn't do that much damage, actually. I can't tell if that's a shadow hit or if that's a shadow spell. I'm not sure. I think that's Dark Fiend, which I guess that's either that was a spell that he cast or that's part of his new cheat system. Okay, next round I cast Orthrus, and maybe this will all be over? If not, I have a reshuffle. I don't care, I don't have heal spells, I'm a myth wizard. Oh wow, you're not even... Oh yeah, you've got healing, or your balance, that's why you can do that. But I don't think that thing likes healing spells. Yeah, exactly. And then now Orthrus. And then I'll probably have to reshuffle because how do you prepare for a cheat that you don't know about? Nice, nice. And I also will have way more cards, but I won't need more cards because he'll be closer to dead anyway. Or he's already dead because I am just super powerful. Cool, okay. Iron Sultan defeated.
No! I can't move! No!
Oi. As for me,
My student, when you can spare
Cyrus
time
have for
from
me
your
is probably okay. So you do get
extracurricular
fortune
activities,
coins
present
for
yourself in
defeating
my
Iron
classroom.
Sultan, and I
Be
received
prompt.
10 fortune coins. So I guess, yeah, you'd get it for defeating the boss of the gauntlet. You get fortune coins. Do I have to go all the way down, or is this the end of the dungeon? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, so I can go back here. Please take it. Yeah, done there. Cool. I did it, and now I've got 10 fortune coins, which then I can now craft most of this. Can I see what is a random Beast Moon Hunter only? Okay, wait. They're putting this behind a badge, and then rank, and then arcs, and then lore spell elements. And then let's see, I got... It didn't tell me what I got, and I don't know. It just did it. So So how many spell elements did I get? I got one Nautilus Unleashed. Okay, so I got a single spell element. Random. So is it literally just giving you one spell element? Like one random fire spell element? Yep, it only gives you one spell element for that. But I guess it's fair because it is really, really cheap. But also it's one entire run to do. It's basically one run. You can get a lore and an arc, or you an event. But I don't like how you need to be Beastman Hunter to get that. But cool. So those are the prizes you can get. Emily Knight. Hello. We're friends. Yeah. Extra credit, people. Where's Hephaestus? Wait, where is Hephaestus? I thought he was over in the commons. Is he in the shopping district, I guess? Oh, there he is. Library book, library pamphlet, library scroll. So that's part of the new, it's part of the new elements. Oh, these are all okay. So when you do king, are you? Oh, okay, but it is organized. Okay, this is part of the new library gauntlet that they have. I will not be doing that one right now because it's already late and I already kind of did what I wanted to look at. But I think it's very cool the additions they added. So you sell. Okay, no, but you can do Sinbad. I don't know how you get these. Guessing it's from, okay, you have to build them. Okay. Recipe shop. Do you have to buy the recipe for the gauntlet, or does you just Forbidden Library? Yeah, there's the Forbidden Library gauntlet. So it is in this dude that sells things, and then you get these reagents and you can run it. Maybe I'll run it later this week if I have more time, but still, a lot of good changes with getting gold keys through completing quests with your badge. But again, I wish they would give more rewards to, through those so that you would have more incentive to get badges. But I like knowing that I have the 366th most amount of badges currently online, I guess, or who have been on Test Realm. And now let's look at what new stuff that the professors have, because you can now learn things and you can now learn Arc 2 spells off school. So basically, the spells that you would get through your spell quests if you were running through Arc 2, so your, well, you'll see. Let's see. I've trained all ice spells, right? I've currently trained all available ice spells. Frost Giant you can get from the Arcanum, so that's why I have that trained. I will be transitioning eventually into a Myth Fire because I prefer that. But now you can see you can get, let's see, this is up to here is where you can learn everything. These ones I didn't think were worth learning. But then you can learn Snow Angel. So you can learn the rank 8 spells, which you get at level 40. Or is it level 48 or 58? You get your rank 8 spell at level 58. Right? Rank 7. No, your 7 pip AoE is at 48. So this is level 58, and then you can either now get it to 62, 68. This was normally 88, so you're getting your rank 10 spell sooner, and then this is 92, which you would normally get when you begin Chrysalis. So basically, there's 5 more spells for you to learn in your secondary school that you can actually become a pretty competent hitter for those schools if you're against something like the Lore Magus, where the Lore Magus won't let you use your school. Okay, I have a ton of stats in I think I'm still on my ice build. So yeah, I have a ton of stats in ice right now. So if I learned ice, I could just use all those ice spells. So yeah, Phoenix. So up through here, Fire Dragon would be at 48, 58, 68, 88, and Chrysalis. But now you can, they still have spell quests. Yeah, the ads for this game are great. The game's still kicking. This is Test Realm, so this is new stuff that's about to drop very soon. So they're not just like making more content, they're currently updating the game. They usually do 3 updates a year still, which they've always done. But they released a new world last November. So yeah, Wizard 101's still around if you're interested in playing. Yeah, so there's Fire Dragon. And if you've noticed that the PvP only spells, those are gone. There are no more PvP spells for you to learn from these trainers. Because the PvP spells included in here, along with learning your Arc 2 spells, would make this so cluttered. And I think that's a great change, because most people who aren't PvPing, they keep learning those spells because they're offered from their school trainers. So taking them away from their school trainer like this, I think is a fantastic addition. It makes it seem like the magic that we're learning from them is very school-based, and like we are supposed to be learning from these people, and they're not supposed to be learning PvP stuff. I've been playing Wizard 101 since late 2011. So that was right around Zafaria, Celestia, Zafaria, like right back when I first started playing. Maybe Avalon was out. I don't remember exactly what was out, but I remember playing. I remember the Zafaria video when that first came out, when they went to Africa and things. So I've been playing the game for at least 12 years or so. So that's very cool that you can learn these spells later on. I know people don't really like the change, but I think that it's a fantastic addition so that you can start dual schooling, because I love dual school. It's optional, so if you don't feel like if you feel like you're learning other school spells and you're obligated to, you're not obligated to. You don't have to dual school, so you can still have your school identity. A lot of stuff still sits within school identity. They are trying to change it back to being more school identity based by giving multiple spellment paths that allow you to keep that spell's identity or use it for other things, which they're not exactly they're not exactly perfect, but it is getting better. There are a lot of extra credit people online. Hi, Storm. So this change is that Diego now has all of the PvP spells. I think this is a great addition, because if you want to learn PvP, you go to Diego. He had those PvP spells for so long. It's back. I wish they would treat him. I don't know exactly how it would work because the UI would be different, but I wish that this would work the same way as a treasure card vendor, where you can choose the school so that it shows you the school that it is, instead of just listing out 6 pages of spells. So I mean, you can see I have all of my PvP spells here, and then I guess, oh wow, it's not even like, oh, it's organized by level, not by school. Grow. Oh wait, I can learn these spells? Wait, why can I guess I've learned, oh, because you have to learn up through, I guess they're rank 5 to learn. Exactly, he does need the sortings tab. That's what I was saying. I agree that a sorting tab would work very well, because there's too many spells here, especially if he is specifically using, you know, organized by level, not even by school. Although he does put your school first, which is good, but it is very messy. Speaking of messy, Speaking of messy, look at this card. This is a very messy thing. It says there's a lot of damage. You can gambit, get a shield on yourself, and detonate. But I can read that. Most normal people can't read that because they don't know things. Look at this. That is... Okay, that's a new symbol. I think that means chromatic. But Cyclops does basically 300 damage and a 50% chromatic, which means your school damage trap 3 of them if the target has a damage over time. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of symbols that you need to learn. Added now, if you right click, it brings up spell descriptions and you can hover over something and it'll tell you what that means. Chromatic does mean your school. That is correct. But now it's very cool. You can look at a spell's description. So it says this is how much damage, myth, damage, 50%, and chromatic self applies the magic scroll of the caster. Damage over time. So this is a damage over time specific trap. I failed to mention that because there are so many words that I had to get out. So now it applies 3 times if the enemy effect targets one enemy, has a damage over time. So now you can right click a spell in your spell deck and it'll tell you what that spell does. Like up here, this does 400 myth damage and a chromatic trap is applied to the target. Same with any spell basically. You can right click anything and it'll tell you what text it has. Like this means 1 round. Kinda don't like how they have to re-add a second layer of symbols to mouse over. Pirate has it applied right to the power talent, making it much cleaner. I agree that it could be cleaner, and they actually are going through and standardizing and going to change spell cards so that they are standardized. Because even on this page, you can look and see 2 AoEs, Mystic Colossus and Earthquake. And Mystic Colossus says remove 1 helpful ward, which is a hanging effect. And then it has 635 myth damage to all enemies. But it doesn't say to all enemies, it says effect targets all enemies. It has that symbol, whereas Earthquake right here just says from enemies. So they have to go through and they did announce and they are starting to work on standardizing spells. So they will all use either this symbol or say all enemies. I think he wants to, I think Cam said he's using all symbol, the symbol. Here we go. Summon a myth minion. Deferred damage, so it hangs around for 5 rounds. So I think it's a good step in the right direction to tell you how to tell you what the symbols do, but you can only look at it in your spell deck, or you can't look at it in battle. So if you don't remember during battle, I guess tough luck, but it is good that they are starting to standardize and give people an easier way to understand spells. And if you don't understand spells, check out my Spellment and Gambit video that I made a while ago. It's one of my most popular Wizard 101 videos, and I think I do a pretty good job explaining things. So I think this is, again, a step in the right direction. There are a lot of, here we go, Power Pip. There are a lot of things that still need to have work done, but they are doing very good. Wow, I didn't realize that did that much damage. That must be, I don't know if it does do that much damage in Live Realm? Spells. Life spells. Does Goat Monk do 500 damage? Goat Monk does do that much damage according to the wiki. I do not remember that change. It used to be much, much less powerful. Well, I guess it was kind of this way. But in this screen, you can also right-click any of the Spellment tiers and it'll tell you what it does. So I think that's also good, because once you get into spells like... this one, Frost Giant, it now, let's see. Well, I think this is supposed to, or is this one needs to get a little more clear because it is not a single damage. You can choose how many to target and it'll do that much damage, and it changes based on some things. It changes in a non-linear way, which is hard to figure out exactly how much damage it'll do then. I feel like you should have at least learned what the spell card does before adding it to your deck anyway. Fair enough. But if you're on the internet long enough and you play Wizard 101 long enough, you find that people will train spells and add them to their spell decks without even thinking about knowing what it does, just because it's a new spell and they have to fill out their spell deck with as many spells as possible. So there are people who are going to do it. So I think it's a good idea that they're doing all of these things. Okay, this is because
please look me up in the Celestia
everything
base
I've
when you have a chance.
done.
It's quite important.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, I want to look at meteor spellaments because the patch notes had a very good explanation. Oh, so this says divide, but it didn't say divide on Frost Giant. So maybe Frost Giant is still a single enemy hit. But this was saying that the tier 2 version of the Path B of Meteor Strike would do 405 damage to one enemy, and then it would do 305 damage to two enemies, and then 250 or 230, and then 130 or something like that. So it would not do nearly as little as it used to do, or it would do 401. I can just look up the patch notes. Oh, Storm, they changed, new monstrology descriptions. Very sad. They changed, oh god, I don't have it on this character. I got distracted. Patch notes. Wizard 101 patch notes. Test Realm update notes. The way they described it, back to my myth. So it did 405 damage when you do it to one enemy, but the way that the Chrysalis spells used to work, or do work currently in Live Realm, is that, not Chrysalis, the Mirage spells, is that it would do either 840, and then it would do 420, and then 210, and then 105 damage to each enemy. So it used to be just it would divide it perfectly. But now, using the same divided damage, it would start at 405 damage for that Path 2 Meteor. And the old way, it would do 405, then 202, 135, and 101. That makes more sense. It's supposed to be divided by 3, not divided by 4. I'm dumb. That did not do that much damage. It did 420, then 840 divided by 3, then 210 damage for 4 enemies. That's how it worked. But now, instead of doing 405, 202, 135, and 101, it now does 405, 305, 230, and 175. So it now will lower the amount of damage, but not by as much as it used to do. It's doing 75 more damage to 4 enemies, and it's even doing 100 more damage to 2 enemies. Compared to how it would normally work. So I think they did a good change for divided damage. Okay, now Storm. I don't see a point in dividing Meteor either, but that's just something that they added in with Path 2. I think they must have added it to all of them. So I'm guessing Humongo Frog also has a divide. Yep. And Blizzard also has a divide. Yep. So I think it's just a way to do that for all of the rank 4 AoEs. So is that going to also affect... Well, I don't know how it'll affect Tempest. I can check that in a moment. I'll check the other AoEs. But look what they did. They sad. We're no longer murderers. It's now just defeat. It doesn't say kill, it says defeat. They changed it. Chrysalis badges used to say kill, and they were the only ones that did say kill, but now they say defeat. So now let's look at, wait, I thought I had Ratatoskr on, oh, it's not, oh, it is on my life, duh. Right, life has no free rank for AoE. This is true, but I was wondering if Ratatoskr is now going to have a divide. I know we're no longer murdering bugs in Chrysalis compared to everything else. But, I mean, they are standardizing things. Load game. Okay, let's see.
I have summoned the portal of peril.
No, this doesn't have a
to the
divide
fairgrounds
path
and
B,
beyond.
but does... I don't... Oh yeah, I'm not that level, Dur. I'm not high enough level to have Forest Lord, so I don't know if Forest Lord what Forest Lord's path B is going to be. Okay, so you can also look at how it works here. Cool. Sorry, my life doesn't have an AoE. Well, it does. It has Ratatoskr, but that's not free. No, the squirrel is not being treated the same. Who else? Let's see. I'm guessing Sandstorm is also going to have... Okay, cool. I'm guessing Sandstorm is also going to have that AoE where it's a divide. Oh yeah, when you log in now you get a bunch of badges. The update is pretty good, but it's not perfect. It's a very good step in the right direction. Let's see, Scarab already had it. Seastorm, that's your name. Sandstorm. Sandstorm was also divide. Okay, so all path 4 or all rank 4 seems to be a divide. So I wonder if Tempest is changed. Power Nova is a little less and adds a pip. Sabretooth. Okay, so it seems like Balance does a lot of pips. Yo! What? Wait, this is a W. Chimera doing balance damage? I understand why it should do Myth, Life, and Death, but nobody uses Chimera. Chimera for a big balance hit? That's huge. But you could all... Wait, does it do more damage than Sabretooth? 810. That's actually really cool. Raw, I wish they could just do... Well, I guess Raw can do that. Well, Raw, yeah. Sandworm, just that. Nah, Shadow Spell. Sandstorm, any other? Hydra. Hydra already had them. This Hydra doesn't do balance damage at all. But that's very cool that they did balance damage for Chimera for a path. I think that's a really cool path. Let's check out some Ice rank 2 spell elements.
Wizard, come see me in the Arcanum immediately.
Open
I
badge
have an urgent
details.
note for you, and I'm tired.
Oh yeah,
of
so now
keeping up with
badges
it.
will also show up over here, showing you what badges you got, and you can see new badges that you got. And so this is a new badge I got. So on my myth, I got like, how many show up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 14 badges on when I logged in on my myth. Spellaments. Reindeer Knight is still the same, which is good. We know Blizzard changes. Hello, Levi. Let's see. Colossus was already... Colossus has been changed so many times. Blizzard, where are the rank? Oh, okay, there we go. Frost Giant is not a divide damage. Snow Angel, that's big. Single hit Snow Angel versus small hit and then damage over time. That's actually a really big change for Ice. I know people were saying to buff Frost Giant, but like Snow Angel. Oh wait, no, it's not an AoE. God damn it. They ruined ice. That's not true. Well, ice is ice. But that's a single damage hit instead of an AoE. Wait, that's Snow Angel. Woolly Mammoth. Actually, that's a pretty good secondary path. Other than it does the lower amount of or the lower side of damage, that's actually a pretty good secondary path with clearing out. Well, wait, clears a hanging effect that reduces the power for that. So I think, is it clearing it from me or from them? I think it clears it from them and replaces it, or clears it from me and puts it on them and then does damage. That's actually a pretty good secondary path. Lord of Winters, gain 1 power pip. King Art is chromatic, shield, and then damage. So it's kind of, they're kind of still doing school identity there. That's pretty good. And then let's look at, did I already do balance? I already did balance. I haven't done storm. So let's look at some storm spell elements. I want to see what Tempest spell elements are going to be like. Or what Tempest Path 2 is going to be. Because Storm also doesn't have a 4-pip AoE. They just have Tempest. And then I don't have a very high level death. Yes, the Forest Lord path is not on Live Realm. Wait a minute. Okay. New Forest Lord path. I will go look at the Forest Lord path for fun after this. So let's look at the what I can look at. Storm. Wait, does Tempest not have spell elements then? So Storm just doesn't get spell elements for their AoE, I guess. But I mean, Storm is Storm. Let's see. Triton does damage and clears heal over time for Blade. That's meh. So now let's go look at Forest Lord. Let's go look at the life spell elements. Let's look at the new life spells. I'll just learn them all in my balance, I guess. So let's go to Majid. Go to Commons. I could have just gone home. Oh well. So we're just quickly going to learn all the life spells on my balance so we can look at the secondary paths. This is taking... Sorry, okay, it's easier to just do that. Wait, can I not? Oh, so we can't learn that, but others can, okay. Centaur. Forest Lord. Okay, Forest Lord, Rebirth, Gnomes, Spinosaur, King Art. Okay, I've learned all the life spells. My deck is destroyed. Let's see. Imp is normal, Leprechaun's normal, Ratatosker is normal. Oh yeah, they did add a path 2 to this, and that path 2 is actually pretty good. Seraph. So we were interested in Forest Lord. Forest Lord, Gambit, 4 blades. Is it on yourself or on the enemy? And then 145 damage over time and... Wait, 145 damage over time for 4 rounds and 830 life damage. Life damage. What? What does this mean? I'm so confused. And 890 life, 2 damage over times for 5? Okay. Gambit, hanging effect. It's 2 different damage over times. Okay. I don't get how that... It's... But the 2... 830 life damage and 2 damage over times for 5 rounds. So you're adding 3 damage over times? I want to test this one out. Rebirth does a ton of damage, or a ton of healing, but I think it's only to one person. Gnomes does damage and heal. Yeah, no life person would do that anyway. True. Instead of, is this a 2? It does 2. Spiny Sword does 2. Oh no, it's a single hit and then 3 damage over time, or a 3 round damage over time. Versus you can do, what is the 6? What is 3 damage over times 6? I don't know why there's 2 numbers. Or is it going to split 1350 into 3 damage over times for 6 rounds? And then King Art does less damage and heals. Okay, we're gonna test out what those mean. Because I am very confused what the 2 numbers mean. I just want to be very clear. Festus, where is life? Gnomes, we were looking at Spinosaur. Let's just buy whatever. And was it Forest Lord? Whatever. And now Forest Lord upgrade the Gambit. And Spinosaur upgrade to the Gambit. What was the Spinosaur Gambit anyway? I don't remember. And then I'm gonna... Oh god. Too many spells. So this is... Gambit's 4 blades, and this is and clears 4 oh wait, so this one just does it normally. So we're gonna go.
You just unlocked a new section in your spell.
I did not
tab.
just unlock
spell
spell
writing. With this, you can
Where should
modify
I
and
go
improve
fight
existing
somebody?
spells.
Because this
Be
is.
sure to take a look.
Wait, is this just? Who has a lot of health that we can go to real quick? Oop. Oh, great. I'm in the. What the? So my game crashed. Okay, so it just crashed. Okay. Well, getting back into test realm, I guess. It did not like me going home, I guess. Somebody give me a mob idea to test Spinosaur on. Or, have I finished Lemuria? Yeah. Those are good. Okay, it's back. Rip test realm. What? What? But wait. That's not right. You can't just join inside of your house. What just happened? You can't just log out and rejoin and be inside of your house. Huh. Oh yeah, you can, I already showed this off, but you can see where you are and the amount of badges you have. Dakota does not really have that many badges. Whereas Andrew Stormblade was 360 something in the spiral with the amount of badges he has. Let's go. You want to fight bees? We're gonna fight some bees. We're not gonna fight some bees. We're gonna wait to fight some bees. Maybe we're gonna fight some. Nope. We're gonna go back and try to fight some bees. There are the bees. Nope. I like the leaderboard because I like badges. But the badge rewards, again, I showed these off, but wait, what's my damage? No, my life damage sucks, but it doesn't really matter. The quest, the rewards are kind of bad. No, wait, I have Index Finger of Justice on this wizard too? Huh. Can I go fight the bees? Thank you. I should probably add some blades to my deck, just in case. Well, just because I don't have a lot of life damage. Also, that leprechaun looks very happy. Sure, why not? This is not how you should be doing this, but oh well. I just want to see, I don't understand. I don't want to fight these guys because they have Earthquake. So we're going to fight some, oh my god, these guys have Earthquake. Why did you send me to the bees? The bees have Earthquake. We're going to fight the Sassaf, no, they're life. No, they're, oh wait, I'm balance. But I don't need to kill them with balance because I'm killing them with life. Wait a minute. Okay. So first, well, I think Spinosaur, just because Spinosaur isn't an AoE, so we'll see what that does. Unless you blade yourself, then I want to do the other one. Then I want to do Forest Lord. Did I pack enchants or am I an idiot? I don't remember. I think I kept them in my deck, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I can Forest Lord, but they don't have it, so I wouldn't Gambit. So instead, I'm gonna Spinosaurus first to see what does this mean, unless you blade here. Okay, you bladed. Which means, and since there's only one blade, unless this kills, which it very much could. Wait, what? It says the math is too confusing. It will not let me enchant Forest Lord. So you can't enchant Forest Lord, but maybe it's because, oh, it's because this game brokey. Okay, oh, what? What? Okay, so Forest Lord is, you have to choose enemies to hit? No. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe it's bugged that you can't enchant Forest Lord? Okay, well, since nobody has a blade anymore because I didn't realize, now we're just gonna Spiny Sword and see what happens. Please don't die, because I didn't... Okay, wait. So there's 3 damage over times. Or was there's a 1 deferred damage? And... Huh? Okay, so it has 3 damage over time. So does this tell me what they do? 6 rounds times 3. Okay. I'm just gonna put that on. It is 3 damage over times that lasts 6 rounds. So I think the first number is the amount of dots, and the second number is the amount of rounds. It's not worded very well. I mean, it's doing well. It's wait, but bring up the other one. I want to read it. Thank you for not listening to me. It has 4 life, 6 round times 3. It's on round 4. Okay, or it has 4 rounds left. That's what that says. Oh yeah, I can't enchant those. God, somebody put on a frickin' blade. 400 damage. 400 damage. 400 damage. Okay, so they are the same. But I feel like it said that there were it was doing 2 different things. Or it did damage and then the damage over time? Or somebody blade for please sake. That's not blading. That's the opposite of blading. That's... Remember when Ra was the longest spell in existence? It had to do this animation to all 4 people. Actually, I don't really care because I'm not trying to kill them. Okay. So it's this would do 2 5-round damage over times. So what's the non-Gambit version? Or is it removing my blades? This spell is written very poorly as well. So that's my wait. So the huh? So it takes the blade. That's okay. So the first guy's dead. He got spiny. So oh god, but it lasts for a long time. Okay, 87, 87, 75, and 37. Where are these numbers coming from? So Gambit 4. Oh, okay, that just deleted it. That's not what I meant to do. Gambit 4. So it's gambiting 4 of my blades for 145 damage for 4 rounds and 830 damage. 2 of those for 5 rounds per blade, or it's something per blade. There's too much going on with it. That's the issue. Plus, if it's gambiting your own blade, then that gets rid of your blade. So then it's not factored into the damage. So then you'd have to have so many blades. Yeah, no, this is a horrible one. Plus, it would get stretched between them. Okay, Okay, Gambit, 4 of those, one round, and okay, so then that did it twice, but it took all of my, but maybe it did one, and then, okay, I'm gonna do, this is so confusing, but it is gambiting my blades, so maybe the first life and so maybe it applies the damage blades first, and then does, also it's not, is it, I don't know what order it's going in. So it's applying the first damage blades and then goes through and does the gambit, I guess? I'm guessing you can do a lot of damage with Forest Lord, more than those dots, yes. But can they life shield now? They can no longer life shield because they'll just get life damaged. Okay, so that one's gone. So those were the 2 normal ones, and then these are the 2. Okay, so it just did it twice. But now that I have all these blades, okay, I just want to keep stacking blades to see how does this work, because it says that it gambits 4. So I want to use, I should have blades left this time. Cool, I conserved. I did a pip conserve that time. And you have blades. So, Forest Lord you, confirm, that's annoying that you have to confirm things now, but for certain AoEs. Okay, let's see. So, it should start and use as many blades as it can for the damage value, and then goes through and use the... No. Wait, what? I don't understand. It took away 4. It took away 4 of my blades, and it didn't use them. Wait, but it used... It took 4 blades, Gambit 4 blades, and it gave me 3 damage over times and then 1 extra. But that wasn't even a blade for a setup, because it, I guess, it took 4 plus 2 extra. Okay. So it was 2 blades of damage, and I guess those were the ones at the end. Because, why? Because the Myth Blade went second. So you basically, you need to blade, and then you need to block your blades from getting used in the gambit, I guess? Or it would make more sense to use the blades for the hit and then factor in how many blades are left for the gambit. That's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to right click. I wanted to use that spell in a bit. I guess it makes for a good combo in PvP, because if you have a ton of blades and then you blade into this, put on a bunch of AoEs, and then I'm sure there's some AoE counter, that would be good for PvP. I guess that's the only thing I can think of for this. But sometimes they have very good spellment paths. Other times, okay, and then you're dead. This took so much time. But again, we don't use spellments. Do I have too many treasure cards? There are too many treasure cards in your spell book.
You can't receive any new treasure cards until there is
So
more
that's
room
what
in your
those
spell
do.
book.
So this gambits 4 blades to put a 145 4-round damage over time and 2 So none of this adds up is the thing. So at least one elemental blade plus something non-life, then life plus balance blade. Yeah. That's how many it took. That's how it would do to get like a good setup. Or to block everything from taking your damage blades so that they wouldn't apply to this. But this is... I just don't understand what it's saying. Because it took 4 blades and then it did this much damage. But it put 4 of them on, but that doesn't make sense because it should only be 145 damage and then 2 830 830 damage for 5 rounds. But then why is it taking 4? What'll happen if you do just 1? I guess I need to know what happens when you do just 1, and then we'll move on because this is not that important. What happens when you do just 1 blade? But then I don't know if it's using that blade for damage or for gambit. I wish it would be like either a sound or an icon, or like it would glow if it's used for the gambit versus for the spell. Or could I could use 2? I don't know. Whatever. This is getting too confusing even for me, and that's when it's too overcomplicated. Like, yay, Path to spell elements. I love spell elements. I love spell writing as a concept, but this is just overcomplicating things to the max. Double raw, cool. We love raw. Why can't we get a fast animations like Pirate? Now that I've played Pirate, fast animations or no animations would be very nice for some times. Okay, so let's try Forest Lord on one guy. Oh, but now it's gonna use... Wait. Oh god, confirm. So I have 1 blade, but I also have 2 weaknesses. I don't know if the weaknesses count. Yes, you're lost, Levi. Levi's lost, but Levi, we play the game and we're lost. That's how confusing this is. Hi, Pluto. Okay, so 1 blade put 2 and then 1 extra. So then how many? But then the 4 blade, so you're getting 3 dots for 1 blade gambit. This is too much. So you're getting 3 dots for 1 blade gambit, but you're getting 4 dots for 4 blades in the gambit. None of that makes sense. Why would you ever go for the other gambits? And then Spinosaur did what? Added 3 dots that lasted 6 rounds. Okay, so that's what they say, is that the number, it's very poorly put here. I wish that, I guess this is part of the standardization that they're trying to do. You've already checked out. I think they are trying to standardize spell cards and things, so I think that will make more sense, but it's saying that there's 2 damage over times that last 5 rounds. So I think that is what all those numbers mean. And now lastly, let's look at the death spell elements, which we haven't looked at yet, because we've been so concerned with the life ones making no sense. The stream has gone on way longer than I meant to. We looked at badges, we looked at badge rewards, we looked at Sinbad Gauntlet, and the rewards that you can get for doing those, so that was cool. We're gonna head to my ice because she should have stuff. I like the test realm. I think it's a very good step in the right direction, but I don't think it's perfect. The rewards for badges are good. It's a good step, but you're only getting badges for completing all the quests in a world, or you're getting a reward. You're getting a gold skeleton key. I think it would be worth much more if you could get... Oh, I need to go to the commons this time. Because death, I think it would make a lot more sense to get... there are a lot more difficult badges that exist that would be incentivized if you gave more... if you gave more rewards for badges than just the gold skeleton key for completing the quests. Because right now they're only found when you complete all the quests in a single world and you get that badge. But like, if you can go and defeat the Oogie Boogies in Caramel solo, I think that is a very hard thing that you should get a reward for. Okay. Skeletal Pirate. What's the next spell? To get Wraith, I need Doom and Gloom. Wraith. Scarecrow! I wonder what Scarecrow spell elements are like. Yes. They should give small rewards for every badge. The harder the badge, the better the reward, and the rewards are unique and every badge has one. I think that'd be good. Yes. I mean, what we said in the round table was, well, it was not a round table. It was not a round table. It was just people coming together to talk about a game that we all really appreciate and think is having some issues, and these are things that we think could be done differently. We said in the round table that it'd be good for badges if you could get crown rewards, because then you can use that towards packs. Or even giving packs for a badge reward, giving items that are not just gold skeleton keys, although those are nice to get. And I understand why they can't just do that, but still. Okay, so let's look at the spellements. Scarecrow spellements. Test looks okay, but it's a small update. Some of the features like the badges were developed out of reaction, though at least it's nice they listened to the suggestion for them. I disagree. I do not think they developed the badge system out of reaction, because this is a very, very quick turnaround for a feature to be implemented that quickly. Because they didn't just give badges that stuff. They also changed, like, there are badges that are now what they call extra credits because you are unable to get them anymore. They've redone the entire UI. Coming up with an entire UI like this, including remaking into higher definition the badge icons, giving this the badge description, this entire screen, implementing the ability to gain stuff. I do not think they would have had the amount of time to make those implementations for a test realm that quickly. So I think it was probably in the works for at least a while before we mentioned it, and this might have been the thing that pushed them to finally be like, okay, we are working on this, it's time to release it, or something similar. Okay, spellements. Scarecrow does more stuff. This is insane because Scarecrow's already insane, but just doing more damage. And then this is basically what clears 5 helpful charms in yourself to give a chromatic damage. So this just puts a weakness on them. Probably fast tracked. I could see fast tracked, but not quite immediate, especially if they went through every single badge and gave them all better icons, because these all look way better than they used to. Every single one of them looks like it's a newer badge. Especially because there are even some new badges that have been added. What spells the Wallaroo tier jewels give? Apparently they added spells to them. Yes, I saw a list of these spells on what was it? Wizard 101 Spoilers Twitter. I will talk about that in a moment. Let's continue looking over death spell elements real quick. Scarecrow, Skeletal Dragon does a single damage hit and adds a blade. So basically you're taking away the initial hit, and it's now a single hit instead of a damage over time, which, I mean, that's kind of useful. It's not the greatest, but I think that's pretty okay. Why does this one just have the... What other school gets a drain besides death? You don't need to put death before a drain. Single damage Skull Dragon, yeah. See, it's not the greatest, but I do like that change. I think it has practical uses outside of PvP. This is what? Sacrificing some healing for a bit of a stronger and more negative heals. I think that's meh. Avenging Fossil, this does that much damage, and then AoE to all enemies, and now you can do more damage in the initial hit. Basically the AoE doesn't change, or the dot AoE doesn't change, and then this one is Gambit for pips and then do the hits for way weaker. This one doesn't seem worth it either. And then King Art. See, this could be okay if you don't want the pierce. If you want the shield, this is a very minor reduction in damage. I think this is an okay change. But going all the way down to here, unless you max out King Art, this isn't even worth it either. So those are the balance ones. So we'll go look at some of the new badges on my myth again, just to recap, and then the spells that have been found in the new tier jewels that are in Wallaroo. I wonder if they've been added to Bingo. I doubt it, but it seems to be that there are now blades that you can learn, or there are blade jewels. So a Balance Blade, Death Blade, Fire Blade, Ice Blade, Life Blade, Myth Blade, Storm Blade, Elemental and Spirit Blades, Star Blade, and a Star Blade, Sun Trap, Moon Shield, I doubt they've been added to Bingo. These are what have been data mined. Sun Trap, Moon Shield, ooh, Sharpened Blade and Potent Trap. That is huge. Feint Citrine? So you can also learn Feint. These seem like kind of overpowered. Feint, Disarm, Cleanse Ward, Cleanse Charm, Triage, Pierce, Incapacitate. I actually don't know the spell Incapacitate. Incapacitate is remove a heal over time. So those are what the new Wallaroo jewels supposedly are. Is you can get a School Blade, an Elemental, or a Spirit Blade. So I'm guessing those will stack. You can get a Star Blade, Sun Trap, Moon Shield. You can get a Sharpened Blade, so you can stack. You can just get an extra Sharpen, actually. This is from Iron Sultan. You can get a Potent Trap, so you can sharpen another Feint. I don't care. You can just get it straight out, another Feint. And then there's Disarm, Cleanse Ward, Cleanse Charm. Those seem less, exciting, but still good spells, I guess, for PvP. Cleanse Ward Ruby. Cleanse Charm Sapphire. What? That make Potent Jewel OP. Yes. Oh yes. Let's see. Do you have them? I doubt it. Oh, you do. Okay, let's look at the spells. Balance Blade is 25% Balance Blade. Cleanse Charm is an Ice Cleanse Charm. Cleanse Charm and Cleanse Ward Ruby is a fire Cleanse Ward. Cracked Fishing Opal. Why would you ever make a Cracked Fishing Opal? Deathblade Onyx, so this is what, 35%? Yeah, Disarm. Disarm is death. Elemental Blade, Citrine, Feint Citrine. So 70-30 Feint, but you can just get a Feint that you can just have. Fireblade, Iceblade, Incapacitate, Amethyst, Lifeblade, Lifeblade Jade, Moonshield, Opal, Mythblade, Peridot. So I'm guessing these all stack. Pierce, Peridot, Pierce is Myth, of course. Potent Trap, Opal. Potent Trap. Fantastic that you can get another Potent. That'll be huge. Sharpened Blade, also pretty huge, I think. It's also, what, 10%? Yeah. Spirit Blade, Citrine, so you can get another Spirit Blade. Starblade. Stormblade, Sun Trap, yeah, cool. Triage removes damage over time, and then there's your mana opal. So those are the new spells. That's pretty cool. Those are some very, very powerful spells that you can now have. It doesn't seem like there's anything new else. So, wow. I think that just means that people are just gonna either... I mean, yeah, that potent trap jewel is gonna be overpowered because you can just 1 Feint to 3. So you can basically just have 3 now because of that jewel. That will... I'd be very surprised if that stays. Do I have any? I guess I would sacrifice 153 damage for another 80% output, or that much health for that much output. I think that's worth it. Where's the wand socket? I don't have the Dreamweaver wand. Oh. I don't know which one. This is what, 17? Oh no, it would be this one. This is a tier jewel. So the wand itself, you would just socket the jewel into. Yeah. Amazing for support classes for sure. But also just in general, even trying to solo. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have anything in my wand socket that's useful besides a 5% stun block, which does nothing. So this would absolutely be an amazing addition to put into this one. Defeat Malice 25 times only. What? I thought that was changed. Yeah, so those are the new spells. Insane. Oh yeah, and some of the new badges that I showed off, or that I got when I logged on, was just, you get badges now for finishing Grizzleheim and Wintertusk, and then you now get badges for finishing all the quests in Arc 2, both side quests and then the all quests is what finishes and gives you the reward, and the reward is a gold skeleton key. And then there's also a badge now for completing all Zeke and Eloise quests in Arcs 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are the new jewels. Every single reward that is possible that I have, that I can get, are all gold skeleton keys. And how many badges? I don't understand why on this character I have 654 available, but on my other character there was like 300 available. But that might just be because I haven't unlocked those badges. Maybe. So that's basically everything in Test Realm. If you missed any, you can go back and check the VOD. we looked at the badges first and the badge rewards, and then we went to the gauntlet and we did Sinbad to get the new reagent, to see how to get that reagent, and also what the rewards are from doing the gauntlet. And then we looked at Spellements for a very long time. And recapping, I just want to see, I've gone down in ranking. I was in like 360, now I'm at 390 with my 364 badges. Dang, this yeah. And if you include extra credit badges, the orders change a little bit. This is yeah. And of course, Allura Rose, always found in the I can't think of what it is. It's Flint Swiftcaster. These are people found at the place that you do the rating for the outfits. They're always in the leaderboards. That's what they are. So, very cool. I like the update. For a very small update. Oh, we didn't even look at Pixie Mail. Or the Pixie Post. Well, I don't have any friends on, I guess. Well, I can check. Emily Knight was on. Can you send mail? So you can send mail. Pixie Post Mail has the same rules as chat. So you can all send mail to people. Appointment time. I don't have an appointment time. No time. Hello. Hello. Now you can send mail. And now she has it. Send to you. Are we, I don't what's your wizard name, Pluto? I don't remember. Dawson Storm Eyes. Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, your extra credits because you have my extra credit button. Pluto. Arg. You can't say arg. Ah, haha. Hello there, my good dwarf planet. And now when Pluto comes on, he can see the message. I don't... Oh, wow, there's even a mail sending animation. That's cool. So that's Test Realm. This lasted about an hour and a half longer than I meant to. But, again, I think it's a very good Test Realm. I think for a springtime update, this is probably one of their best quality of life springtime updates that they've had in a very long while. The only other quality of life update that I can think that's on this magnitude is gender change and name change. Again, these are some of the rewards you can get. You can get Azoth, Spellement treasure cards, certain reagents like Dreamwater, Elemental Retriever, Moonblade treasure cards, which that's big because it's usually not Moonblade or do they have Sunblade? Yeah, you don't usually get Sunblade either. You usually get Suntrap. And then you can get Spellements, but for some reason it's only fire Spellements right now. I don't know why it's limited to just fire, but I'm guessing that's either a bug or it'll change out periodically. This update beats every update last year. I mean, pretty much. I think this is a very good quality of life update. So thank you everyone who came out to the stream. Oh, I look ugly. Thanks everyone for coming out to the stream. Oh look, there's another extra credit member over here. Woo. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope this was a helpful overview of the update I did my best to go over everything that I could remember. That was everything that I could remember. The only thing I really didn't go into was the new library gauntlet because I want to do that another time. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next stream. Goodbye, everyone.